So, Paul, it's the first day of pre-season training, fitness tests. You've been able to work with some of the squad today. How have you found it?
Yeah, good. It's obviously slightly frustrating because you just want to get on the pitch and get them working. But from a sports science point of view, it's needed. It tells us how the boys have looked after themselves closed season. It'll help us with injury prevention going forward as well. So it's a vital component of the pre-season, but it just kind of gets in the way a wee bit. You just want to get started with your wee 3 week process of getting into things as well. So looking forward to tomorrow more than this morning.
And it's the first day that your new assistant head coach Danny Granger's been in meeting the players as well. You looking forward to working with him?
Yeah, definitely. I've built a relationship in the past, obviously playing with Danny at St Johnstone, and we've kept in touch, and I've watched Kinley in his career and what he's done coaching wise over the last couple of years and been really impressed with that, albeit he's suffered with COVID like most of us have, in terms of how his season's finished. But if it wasn't for that, I'm sure it would have been successful. So it was one that I was keen to speak to, and when we had a conversation, he was desperate to come into the club, recognises the size and the stature of the club. So for that point of view, he's desperate to get into it as well. So I'm sure we'll have no issues building a working relationship now as we did a playing relationship.
And you've had a couple of weeks to settle in now, since you did that first Falkirk TV interview with us. How have you found things in your first few weeks?
Yeah, again, you just want to get out on the pitch and get working with that. So it's been a wee bit difficult because you've had that period of grace and you've not quite got into it in terms of on the pitch. Obviously, we've worked closely with Gary in terms of building a squad, and I feel we've done that well up to now. The players we've brought in are obviously raised the standard of the club with the greatest of respect to the ones last year. So hopefully they'll hit the ground running when we get into games, and they'll prove their worth going forward. So for that point of view, it's been good in terms of squad building, but like I said, the main bit for me is getting them on the pitch and getting the balls out.
So you're clearly itching to get into the nitty gritty, as it were. How excited are you to start the actual season and start getting into the
Yeah, I think obviously the League Cup fixtures come out, and then right away you get a wee bit buzzed with that, so you know what you're doing and what you're building towards. Then you get the league fixtures, Cove away first day of the season, so for that point of view you know really what you're aiming for, which is the main aim for us is league, albeit we want to do well in every competition and do what we can in those. So it's that kind of puts it into perspective that it's happening, and it's you know what you're aiming for. So really looking forward to it. But again, it's all got its process. It starts with today, then you've got your weeks training into the first pre-season game. So the games are the main thing. So once we get into them and get the work into them ready for that, that's important for us. So really looking forward to it. As the players are, speaking to them this morning, they're all desperate to get going. So exciting times ahead, hopefully.
Excellent, Paul. Thank you for your time.
All right.